Onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma. Onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma. Onye na-enye nwa onye na-enye ego. Onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma. Agbakụrụ ezuru ike Chukwu na-enye nwa do. Onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma. Ọmakasị bịa ụwa Chukwu na-eme mmadụ. Onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma. Na-agbakụrụ ezuru ike dọgba kata aka chiọma. Onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma. Chukwu okike m chiọma m jem n'udo. Onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma. Akọwa akụkọ ọrụ ọma gị Chike echichi ga-abụ otu isi eme ihe gị ọ na-abụ ụwagharị ọgaranya nkadanga ijiji jide mma onye wanyere ya ga-eri biko wanyere m ka nri ọmaka ndị nyere m arịsị ike nyere m mkpuchite ọrụ nyere m ka m ji kpụpụrụ gokpuo Chukwu nara ekele Chukwu nara otito ọ dị mma na-eme mma kiriri otito ihe mere asọgbu m Chukwu okike m nri nara dị m mma bịaribe ekele onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma onye na-enye nwa onye na-enye ego onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma agbakụrụ ezuru ike Chukwu na-enye nwa onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma ọmakasị bịa ụwa Chukwu na-eme mmadụ onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma na-agbakụrụ ezuru ike dọgba kata aka chiọma onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma Chukwu okike m chiọma m jem n'udo onye na-eme mma ụmụ ga-ekele gị chiọma
Chukwu okike pụrụ ime ihe niile ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo Restoration Prime Minister ekele gị ụmụ children of the temple ekele gị ụmụ friends of the temple ekele gị ụmụaka Igbo ekele gị anyị na-asị gị n'imeela anyị na-asị gị ka iribe otuto ekele niile otuto niile na mbuli elu niile na iche isi niile ka ọ dịchasịara gị bụ Chineke onye ihe ọma niile si n'aka ya Good morning, viewers all over the world. Egwu ịnụrụ kịta bụ egwu si na ngalaba na-afụ gbasara mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo n'Ugochi Tubu Ọdịnala Temple a na-akpọ nkwa group led by me. We have all the rights. Ọ bụrụ na ị laikiri egwu ịnụrụ kịta, jee na audio mark and rest of them, the iTunes and rest of them, ka ị download onye bụ egwu. We have all the rights. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, Kpọọ Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi Tubelu n'Oraifite maọbụ ịkpọọ m Akajugo. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja n'Ugochi Tubu Ọdịnala Temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist, I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke isiokwu anyị ji bịa bụ why you should respect the wish of your deceased relative. Why you should respect the wishes of your deceased relatives. That your relative that have passed on, that took her wish or his wish. Why you should keep it. That is today's topic. But before we dive into today's topic proper, important announcement. Don't forget that we are still in the month of February, and our monthly rituals for the month is still ongoing. It's rituals for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberations. We have lots of testimonies. We started this group rituals over 3 years now. Yes, but we don't share testimonies on social media or even in Eziokwu TV. You know why? It's not necessary, not why we are here, but I can tell you, Eze-Ana. So if you are interested in joining this our group rituals, you can join anywhere you are. Chat me on WhatsApp. This morning, I have gone to the temple to make rituals, declarations upon the lives of those that join us. The friends of the temple, the children of the temple, and our fans all over the world, and members of Eze-Ana Restoration Evangelical Mission. So if you are interested in joining us, we keep doing it till the last day of the month. We visit the waters with eatable things only to offer sacrifice on behalf of all. I just end up collecting the Obanjen je chụọ aja ihe mmee n'aha mmadụ dum. Anyị gbagota na temple chụọ aja to entities of powers, jee n'ebe nchụ aja gbuo ebulu mee saraka. Nwanne chụba aja maka na aja karịrị ọgwụ. Ọ bụrụ na ị dị interested isonye na monthly ritual a, ihe ị ga-eme bụ ịchatị m na WhatsApp. I forward ya 3 prayer requests a ga-edebe n'altar. You make token donation. Ịchatịzie ma gwa God other details we need for you in order to book you. Yes. So all he kwesịrị ime. So ọ bụrụ na ị dị interested isonyela anyị, ma ọ bụ na o nwere ajụjụ inwe na nkụzi a, ma ọ bụ na ịchọ ka agbalị gị afa miri emi, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 78 37 672. I repeat, 0805 78 37 672 or 0813 8243 871. All he kwesịrị ịma. Let's now proceed. Remember our topic of today. Our topic is why you should respect the wishes of your deceased relative. Let's now proceed. Your relatives may have a wish. I will cite some examples and why you should avoid it. Some people, when they are on earth, they make some certain decisions how they want to be buried. It does not start today. From time immemorial, people normally have wish what gladdens them. Remember, oku na-akpọ nwoke ugboro na-abụ na ndụ, ọkpọọ na ndụ, ọkpọọ n'ọnwụ. So some people, what gladdens their heart, they will tell you how they wish to be buried. And I will advise you to always pay attention to the wish of your deceased relative. If you hear that your relative wishes to be buried this way or that way, please pay attention to it. You know why? That particular day is not yours. Whenever somebody is being buried and celebration that follows, it's not all about you. And many people have made terrible mistakes thinking that that particular day is theirs. No. The truth of the matter is that that day is the day you are doing the person farewell. That particular occasion, that particular thing, ceremony, that particular day is all about the person. So stop being selfish because you lack the knowledge of how things work. I keep telling you before now that why some people normally run into problems is because they lack the knowledge and the vision. Knowledge is very important. Wisdom is very important for you not to run into challenges that is man-made. That particular day is the last day you are doing the person farewell. And I can tell you, the day of someone's burial, the person is there in the spirit with ethereal body. You cannot see it unless if you are permitted to see what is happening in the ethereal world. The person is there, witnessing all the things that is happening, even including people that is coming for the burial, those people that is crying. He's not seeing everybody. But the thing is that when the person is trying to talk, you people will not hear, because the person is no longer in the world of the flesh. So that's why you cannot hear, unless if you are permitted to perceive what is happening in the other divide. So stop being selfish, and the people that normally upturn deceased person's wish normally do that out of selfish gain. For the sake of onye dị ndụ kechie ebe ndị ọzọ, onye nwụrụ anwụ kechie ebe ndị dị ndụ ekegharịa, is out of selfishness. And many people that upturn such a thing are in terrible mess now. There is a reason why the person said, this is how you want to be buried. You must respect it if you really want peace. Because when you upturn and refuses to give the person the befitting burial, the person will never be happy. The person will be what we call earthbound. And once the person is earthbound, you will never rest. The person will not rest. Because what a Christian and near Mala, you never sleep to. If a child decide to make keep his mother, okay, awake, that particular child will remain awake. So you must sleep and allow whoever that come across you to sleep. At least have peace. So what I'm saying is this: when your relative makes a wish that if he or she pass on, that he or she wish to be buried this way, please listen to it and follow it to the letter. Let me tell you a story. Maybe you have heard the story before. There is this particular man, young man, at a stage in life, he admires soldiers a lot. One particular day, there was this military officer that died in their village as a young boy. So many military personnel came for the burial. You know how the military normally do their marching parade and everything with that beautiful uniform they normally put on that particular day, suit. Then after the marching, they normally do gunshot parade at of a 10 in order to say farewell to their fallen hero, their colleague. So after witnessing that thing, the thing switched this guy, this young guy, so much. He said, oh, that he will wish to be buried in this manner. That's what triggers him to join the military. He joined the military 5 years down the line. There was this particular incident that happened in the barrack. The armory, where they keep ammunitions. It happens that there is a bad egg among them that normally sneaking out some ammunitions. So on this particular day, the authority discovered that some ammunitions was missing. So they called all the officers on duty, and nobody agrees to know what actually happened that caused the missing of those ammunitions. So for that reason, after investigation, they decided to dismiss all of them. I think 5 of them that are on duty within that area, they dismissed them. But this particular guy keeps saying that his hands are clean, that he knows nothing about what actually happened. But the studious officers did not believe, because there is no way they will believe him alone. They dismissed all of them. This guy came home every day, keep crying, depressed, saying that his hands are clean. He was so bitter to the extent that he said, "Oh, is it how his dreams to be buried as a soldier wherever he passed on, that his dream has been shattered? So he always in pain, complaining, but there's nothing his family can do." He went into depression. Eventually, he passed on under 1 year. When he passed on, this guy keep tormenting the families. As in, so here and there, people will say they saw Ejike, they saw Ejike. You know, horrible things began to happen in the family. People begin to see him and causing commotions. Some will see him, start running and all those. No, all those torments became much. 6 months. After 6 months, he passed on. One day, they are in their compound, and the military van came in. They are looking for Ejike. And the family asked them, which Ejike? They said it's one Ejike that joined military some years back. That was dismissed. That something happened in the barrack. And they later caught the real criminals, the bad eggs. So they now find out that, and such incident happened years back, and the Ejike is one of the 5 people dismissed. So, but now they have already found out the real culprit, as in the person that connived with one of them that was sacked. So now they now find out that Ejike has his claim. So they came to return him back to duty. When they came, the family was like that Ejike passed on 6 months ago. And he told the military that Ejike has been lamenting, crying, that his hands are clean. He went into depression and eventually died. So the military was so sad about the whole incident. However, they agreed that they will pay the family all the salaries, arrears of Ejike. And after that, they now agree that the Ejike will be given befitting burial according to military, since he didn't commit crime, since they already found out that his hands are clean. That is how the military came after a while to perform that burial rite. Immediately they performed that burial rite, Ejike stopped appearing. So his mind is at rest. Are you following? I gave you this story for you to understand that whenever you go against a deceased person's wish, you will regret it. You understand? Because that person will never be happy. You are only doing it out of your selfish gain, without thinking about how the person will feel. So if you are one of those people that committed such a thing in the past, you did wrong. And you better desist from such act. Let me tell you what happened to my own family. When my late father was alive, there is this particular suit. The particular suit, he wore this suit when he wedded with my mother. You can see that's why it's called suit. That is coat. Coat. That is the right word. Coat. So do you know that my father keeping this coat very well and arranged? He told us that when he passed on, that we should put and we should dress him with this that old coat, and we all laughed. So one day, my younger sister was doing clean up, and he came across that coat where she hanged. My father hung the coat. I was like, this coat has been there for ages. That is already old. With her innocent mind, because she was not there when my father made that comment that he wished to wear that coat of old days whenever he passed on. You know, when my younger sister was like burning all those clothes, he went and burned this clothes, this coat. When my father find out, wow, see what happened. But he nearly put the whole house down. What gave you impetus to go to that particular suit? Suit is his. And he's the one that make the wish. Do you know that that particular suit, you know what it normally reminds him? Of the day of that he experienced a joyous moment. That coat is like a monument to him. That is how we all enter into start begging. We begged him till eventually he accepted that my sister should go and buy another suit in replace of that suit. My sister now went and buy better one, another foreign this because that one is foreign coat of old days. My sister went and buy another foreign this time I got a suit, better one. So and we hung it there. When my father passed on, despite the fact he belongs to CMO, all those organizations with their uniform, but he preferred that suit that he wore when he got wedded with my mom. So this second suit that was used to replace that first one is what he wore before he was buried. This is his wish. This is his wish. And we respected it to the letter. I know you that is hearing my voice, maybe you have similar thing. If you are relative wish to not to be taken to mortuary, please don't take him or her to mortuary, please. Makan seke. Because that day is the day, the person's last day celebration. Give the person befitting thing he or she wants. We had a story of another celebrity, a musician, that his mother is an Eze-Ana. He gave instruction. I don't want to mention him. If I mention him, many people will know him because he's a music maestro. Now, what happened? His mother backed him all through his career as a great musician from the eastern part of Nigeria. But when this woman, before she passed on, she told his children that he don't want to be taken to mortuary. His son, being a celebrity musician now, was like he upturned it, saying that he wanted to do all those for his mind, celebration of life. Calling this a palm stuff, they will be doing Jojoroko with the casket and rest of them. You cannot be doing it if the person did not ask for it. To cut the whole story short, immediately he did all those things, took her mother's corpse to mortuary and everything. After the burial, he fell sick and passed on. So what I'm saying is that know today and know please that particular burial ceremony is not yours. You are there that day to give the last respect to the person. It doesn't have anything to do with your own. So stop this personal aggrandizement. Stop this trying to please your own for your own ego. Do exactly what the person asks you to do. Maka mpịawa azụ nwega mgbe o rejielu mgbe ahụ ịchọba spiritually see na enwere one of your relative that he or she is earthbound, disturbing the entire peace of the family, this and that. Mana ọkpara nkụ ahụ siri ngwere bịara ya ọrụ. So today is very important because that day is the person's celebration, not your day. All that must be done that day should be for the peace of mind and happiness of that person that you are celebrating. That day is like a last of Allah. Last of Allah. It's celebration of life, well spent. So why must you make that day as your own day and your own wish? No, you are doing it the wrong way. So let me sound another warning. If your relative gave instruction that if he passed on, that he wished to be buried by traditional list, traditional way, please never you upturn it. Maka mpịawa azụ. Ọtụtụ family that went against this are crying, anyam, they are crying today. So don't put yourself into mess. Tomorrow you'll be running for a spiritualist that will follow you to your family and start this appeasement. Now, do the right thing now. And then I can tell you that if you respect his wish, your own children will respect your own wish because they know that this is the norms. Know it today and know it that the last day on earth celebration, funeral ceremony, is actually the person you are doing the celebration that particular day. It has nothing to do with you. Don't go against the person's wish to avoid brouhaha. Avoid it. Yes. If your parents you are not sharing the same faith with your deceased one, and the person said he want to be buried in Christian way or the other way, give him or her the befitting burial according to his wish or her wish. When my father passed on, I was not a Christian then, but I ensured that that he was buried according to his wish. He's a choir master. The diocesan choir people from the Nnewi diocese came for his burial. We made sure that all his wish, the people that he want to be there on his last day, he invited all of them. We did all our best according to his instructions. So I will advise you, sometimes you people are going against the person's wish because of earthly gain. I don't want to start going in details. But whatever is that their gain that making you to change the person's wish must be kept aside for your own benefit. If for any reason your family has already gone against the wishes of your parents, please, I will advise you, it's a simple ritual. Go and look for egg, native egg. Go and look for cola. Go to his grave or her grave. Go and plead for mercy. Go and plead for forgiveness. Go and plead for lenience. Because you need to calm his or her anger. Plead earnestly that you are so sorry. You better more. You may see ya. You will urge you ya abiko. No, sorry. No be to no be that you are so sorry about the whole thing. That he did it out of ignorance. Because he don't understand how things work. I would advise you to do this. Because some of this not doing the right thing could be a reason why you are facing some of these unhealthy challenges in your families. Because there is anger somewhere. Because if you did not give the person befitting burial, the person will not be able to go in peace and feel fulfilled that he have completed his earthly life experiences. Complete the circle, because life is all about a circle. From the time you are born and the time you have received your befitting burial, mark the end of the cycle. That is why in Igbo spirituality, whenever the person is buried, you will hear a gunshot. To say, Ganudo, we love you, but more love you most. That gunshot is to say, today, Yeni has been severed. Go well. So that is the mark the end. Other merriment is just merriment, entertainment. So what I can tell you is that, or if you did not give the person befitting burial, for the person to accept, yes, my earthly circle has been concluded happily, so that the person will be able to move on. If the person refuses to move on because the person is still angry that you people have done wrong this or that, the person will remain earthbound. The person will still be here in this cross material where is he not supposed to be. Once somebody completes his beginning and end of a particular circle, the person should move on to the spiritual world. Ebe ọ ga-aga for ikpe ikpe. Then if the person is still permitted to reincarnate again, he will come back. If the person have concluded his time and become a better human being, he join the ancestors and become one of the worthy ancestors, and live in peace in Anammo, in the world of spirit. So, but when this particular one is not concluded, for the fact that you people have made that particular soul, spirit, stagnant, yeah, he will never allow you to rest. Because what you did is that, because had it been the person completed his earthly existence, the person will be able to join and move on in the spiritual realm, whether he reincarnate or not. But when you keep the person earthbound, the person does not belong to up, does not belong to down. And even if the person cannot reincarnate because he have not gotten the result, whether to repeat class or to move to next level. Example, if you are a child, maybe you are in primary school, it's only when you either get your result, either you to repeat or to pass to next level, move to the next level. So when you kept that your relatives, because he does not belong here or there. So he or she will be upset. And once he is upset and very angry with the family decisions, the heat, everybody must feel the heat. So I have told you what you need to know, and I already advise you what you should do. Go to the person's grave and plead for mercy, and make sure that such a thing never happen again. If the person is their spirit is at peace, the person will live happily. Then, and the family will have their rest and peace. Let me stop here. If you have questions in today's lecture, or you want us to deep consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837 672. I repeat, 0805 7837 672, or 0813 8243 871. I repeat, 0813 8243 871. See you tomorrow. May the work of your hands begin to yield fruit. May you be favored. May you be protected. May the blessings of Chukwu be with you. See you tomorrow. Emesian.